Hey guys, how's it going? Brandon here, Blisto right there. Today's video, as you can probably tell, is not from out at the property. Today we're at the house in town. We're gonna be doing some chores around here. Thought I'd film a little bit of it and see how that goes. Got to work on some of my remote control cars. Got to fix box fan for my generator shed that the mouse ate the power cord. Got a 100-foot extension cord that they ate, and gonna fix that. Gotta mow the yard and do a little painting on some baseboards. So we're gonna get to that and see where we go with it. So first, start here with the extension cord. The mouse ate off both ends, so I got to solder both ends of the wires back on to get me a whole one again. So we'll get that done real quick. Well, that took me a minute to get it, just these three wires soldered together. I don't solder very often, and this is a new little soldering setup. So yeah, took me a little bit to get used to it, but we got it done, at least for this half. Put a little heat shrink on here. Then I'll get the electrical tape, wrap it all up. See if I can do this with the fan blowing over there. Looking pretty good. All right. It's on. Oh, where's my electrical tape? Uh-oh, did I go and move it? Oh, where did it go? Yeah, my work area and bench here is a little messy, so really need to clean this up, but I'm not adding that to the list today. Put a little bit on each individual wire just to make sure that no wires sticking out or don't get any shorts. I got my double layer of protection there around the open wires. Now I'll just go ahead and wrap the whole thing here. It's going to be much easier than the individual wires. All right, good as new, I hope. All right, I got the other end. So we'll get to stripping back the wire on these and solder it up and call the fan finished. Not the fan, the extension cord. Then we'll get to the fan. And I gotta find an old wire and plug for that one. I don't know what I did with the plug. Boy, those mice are a pain in the butt. And they love whatever is put on these, whatever's in these wires. They love wiring, whether it's in the car, tractor, extension cord hanging in a shed. They love it all. Strip down. I'm going to go ahead and put it on another time lapse here so you don't have to watch me doing that. Well, I'm really bad at soldering, and that took way longer than it should. But I got her done, so I guess that's all that matters. Let's do a little quick ohm check here. Make sure nothing's shorted. Oh, it's fell out of my chair. Alright. Good there, good there, good there, good there. Alright, we're good. Now to the fan. Alright, I got the fan. Got me a cord here that I'm gonna steal from this old soldering gun, and then I'm gonna attach it to the fan. And hopefully get this working. Hopefully it doesn't take as long, because I think I am going to just use connectors instead of trying to solder it together. Because that was way too much of a pain doing the soldering. So I'm not very good at it. Well, the only way to get better is to keep doing it. But I don't feel like doing that today. And this is going to be a little bit more difficult because it is so short on this fan. The connectors are just going to make it go that much easier. Right? Those wire strippers aren't very good either. Come on. Hey, fine. fits. Here they are. Go this side first since it's shorter. Give me a little less to work with. Yeah, she's on there. Cut this one a little long, trim it up. Put it into the crimper first. It's always easier. Twist the wires real good so they go in cleanly. That's good. Pull test, it's good. That's good. That was much easier and faster. I'm good at doing that. Plug it in over here. And we got a fan blowing. Alright, so that's all fixed. I can go back out, keep my generators with some airflow. Hopefully the mouse doesn't get to them again. So now to the next. Alright, well I cleaned up my work area a little bit. Makes it a lot nicer to move around. So now we got the Traxxas Max here. And I need to replace these hubs on the end because they keep popping out after one jump. So we're gonna just do that real quick and it shouldn't be too difficult. But anytime you think something's not going to be too difficult, usually ends up being difficult. This old wooden stand here that I'm using for this, I've had this since I was in like 9th grade, and yeah, so that's been well over 30 years. Oh, crazy how time flies. Actually, just a couple of screws here. That's off. Now the question is how to get this stuff off here. I'm not exactly sure. Figure it out as I go. I seem to be misplacing my screwdriver that I want to use. This isn't the one I was looking for, but I think it'll do. Yep, that just presses right off. A little cotter pin. And that's right on out. The bearing pops right on out. Match the new one up. Pop the bearing back in. Pop the arm back in. Little pin. The wheel lock. It looks lined up. Here it snap on. Careful, I don't want to hit my threads there. Oh, it came way out of line. Alright, maybe it's lined back up. There it goes. Little pop. That back in. That back on. This screw here. Not over tighten those, it's just plastic and will strip out easily. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. That one's got a lot bigger teeth on it, so it's not going to strip as easy. And that's one Traxxas Max hub replacement, professionally done. And we'll move on to the other side. All right, we're all fixed. We'll take it out, go for a little test drive on it. Oops. Well, seems to be working. It was a good crash to test it out, that's for sure. Yep, everything looks in one piece. Oops. Little standing back flip there. All right, that'll about do it. All right, now we're going to get on to the yard work portion. A little mowing here around the house, a little weed eating, a little mowing, and get this place looking acceptable for the neighbors. So we'll get to that. Well, that was the backyard. Still got the front yard to do. Gonna get on to that. Don't think I'm gonna show it because it's getting dark and don't have time to set up a camera and whatnot. So till next time, later. You want me petted? Petted? Huh? What? Good boy. All right. Oh, more? Sorry. Yeah, that's a good boy. More? That wasn't enough? Okay. All right.